Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Shoots his way for more. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
To the air, it's Mateer. Got a man, it's Gibson. At the 35, he's open. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around them, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna try to get it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Really, really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those 3rd down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And the Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown! Score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. You want to make sure this Boomer Sooner crowd gets it going early. That is one way to get it done.
And we get to break out the Sooner schooner. The wagon gets to come out. Everybody gets jacked up. Oklahoma has an electric atmosphere, and when these fans get involved early like this, good luck.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's up. He now has 56 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. The Sooners pick up the first down.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
Shakes off the defender. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. With the catch, it's Sategna. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And he'll be brought down.
Love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
And the Sooners will move the sticks with the first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. After run, now throw. Buys a little extra time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football,
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. There's a live football. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Sooners can play this. Down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's Burks. He's loose. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kent. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. The give to the back. Creates a little room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Pressure coming. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had it.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
All you can say is how impressive. In all three facets of the game, their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Right back to the well. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start. That's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Using his legs, it's Barnes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defense...
He's going to go down, and he's... The Sooners are back up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to it. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. It's Robinson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back from that one. There's nothing nice to say. Just refire, play the next play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Rides to the back. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and then keep the drive alive.
The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it, The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Sooners are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the 1st down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Grab near the marker. It's Wheeler. Out across the 40 and first out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Barnes. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. The receivers really separate themselves with body control to be able to hang in the air but stay in bounds and keep that foot on the ground. Unbelievable job catching the football and staying in bounds near the sidelines.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Hawkins. Going up top. Intercepted to stop the threat. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.